Right, project for today is maintenance on the inside of the van. I'm going to put some interior lights, some LED strips, because it's about 8 o'clock in the morning and the lights are on in my van. Obviously I've got my van sectioned off, so it's a bit dull, but let's go and have a look. And I've just got the standard light that comes with the van. These little lights here, pretty useless really, you can hardly see in the van there. You take a look up the side panel of the van. Side door here, can hardly see in there at all. Small bit of light. Obviously can't see in any of the doors because it's too dark. So that's going to be the project today. Get some lighting into my life. Right, for this I'm just going to need some of these. So I've got a various of some old ones I've got here. Some of these LED strips, you can just get them on eBay. They're only about 10 quid or so. I've got a blue one here. Add a bit of colour into the interior of the van. That's a bit smaller. And then these are just normal ones, not waterproof. And these are just there, got a sticky backing. But you've got to cut them and then solder on strips onto the end. So grab that. Oh, and not to get in, I'm going to separate the lights with little independent switches. Again, eBay for about 3 quid, I think. No, 1.99 I think. So I've got a couple of these just to separate the lighting from coming on continuously. So that's all you need for that. And now I'm going to go and set up the soldering iron. Right, so the first thing I've done is spliced into the loom and put one of these switches in. Little pull off on and off switches. So now I can independently see both the lights there, switch one off. So if you're going into the back of the van or the side of the van, you can independently switch them. So I know that's working. So now I can start wiring these strips into this part just behind here using some block connectors. So a few other things you're going to need possibly are some of these little connectors, again eBay, a block connector, and I'm just going to recycle some old speaker wire, because obviously they have the wires indicated with positive and negative on, because you want to follow the wiring pattern on the loom. So yeah, get to work and get some of these on each of the ends now. So these strips here you just cut here where it says you can cut on each joint, and then like here I've now soldered on some of the wire onto the strip joints there, and then after that I'll then put some insulating tape around here like that. Right, so I've now cut into the LED strip on the plastic bit and soldered on some new extension wires, and I'm going to use this little plastic slip then to come down over and to seal off the end. So that's another part of the little strip done, so now I can go and stick it in the van. So I've joined the connectors together here now, got them in place, and I've put the strip on the back of independent strip that I've got in the van here, sectioning off the van. So now if I put the lights on, that is certainly quite a difference. That's really quite good, that is. So that's already illuminated down here and actually down into the shadow there. So that's probably going to be just one strip. Might even be enough on there. Right, so I've now stuck them up onto the roof. Blue one in the middle, a couple of whites either side. And now I'm just going to use some block connectors and then wire them all in together. So here I'm just going to test to make sure I got the right, make sure which one is live before I wire them all up. And start getting them into the block connector here, and that should then get them all linked together. Bit of insulating tape, and then tuck it back up into the body of the van. I'm not going to use this light anymore, but I'll just put it back up in as a finish it off. On with a pull cord, and that's lit up nicely. Off, on. We'll see what it looks like in the morning, but a bit of white, a bit of blue. Well, it's the following morning, same sort of time, and I'll just put the light on in the van there now. That's a considerable difference there, really. I'll put the blue down on the lower side, just add a bit of colour in there, but definitely on the top there it looks great. So if I switch this one off, go and check out the side, and that's the biggest improvement. So similar sort of scene in there, but if I put the lights on now, that is now illuminated fully. Full view into the drawers. That's great, yeah, some drastic improvement that is. That's pretty good. Yeah, so pleased with that.